Voluptuous TV. And this is Miss Chaz coming to you on Voluptuous TV. I have with me today a very, very special treat, and she goes by the name of Jzanell, singer and songwriter. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
I'd like to first congratulate you on your project.
Thank you.
Who is Jzanell? And so I'd like for you to tell us who is Jzanell.
I'm just a real person going through the same thing everybody else goes through. I just like to express myself with music.
And so you started off at a very early age with a group entitled Black Ice.
Yeah.
With your sisters.
I did.
And you are the youngest of three.
Yes.
And then from Black Ice you moved to Spin City Records.
Yes, I did.
And you have actually opened for national recording artists such as Mary J. Blige and T.I.
I did.
What was the experience like for you?
It was exhilarating because, you know, like T.I. was just starting out. Like Rubber Band Man was like the hottest new single, and it was like, you know, he's going to be somebody. And, you know, I opened up for him like, oh, I want to meet him. But I unfortunately didn't get a chance to. But I did get to open up his show, and, you know, it was a memorable experience because I want to be where he is.
How challenging is it to be part of a male-dominated industry where, of course, we have a lot of very strong female artists, R&B, pop, even some female rappers. But just with reference to the genre of music that you have entered, how challenging is that?
It is very challenging. I mean, you know, being in a male-dominated industry, it's like, I mean, you know, men and women are different. They're from Mars, we're from Venus type thing. And it's so true because, you know, some of them are not always respectable. You know, they look at you like a piece of meat. I mean, you know, it really is. It's very difficult if you don't have the right team behind you to, you know, keep the wolves at bay.
And that's very true.
Yeah.
And then from a local perspective, because I know although you have a distribution deal, you are promoting yourself as an independent artist.
I am, yes.
So can you elaborate on that?
Basically, I'm not part of a record label by choice because I think right now it's perfect time for the artists. Like, this is the artist industry now. Finally, after so long, you know, we can control our own destiny. So I feel like a record label at this point is obsolete. You know, I'm just making a name for myself and building my fan base for myself, not for, you know, whoever the next record label wants to make me, you know. And I feel like that's just the way to go. I mean, you shouldn't base your career off of what somebody else can make you. Make it for you. I mean, I guess, hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Just make your own way.
Right, and I can imagine that's a very difficult way, although earnest way, because we all know when record labels put a lot of money behind you, you get the promotion, you get songs and rotations and things of that nature. But when you have taken it to the streets and you're selling CDs out of the trunk of your car, because I know you have truly grinded in that type of way, that can be very, very challenging. So how do you stay encouraged?
I just have a lot of great people in my life, you know, like my manager, April Spencer. I think if it wasn't for her, I probably, after Spin City, would not be where I am, you know. And I mean, I have a lot of people, like my family and my friends, and I have a lot of fans that I didn't know I had until I stopped putting music out there. And I would run into people and they'd be like, what happened? You know, I want to hear more of you. So it really inspired me to know that people really felt what I was trying to, the message I was trying to convey.
And so on Who is Jzanell, the song that you are promoting currently is Jamaican Ice Cream.
Yes.
And I saw the video, and I love the song.
Thank you.
I just want to send you mad props.
Thanks.
Tell us about Jamaican Ice Cream.
The concept was actually the artist that's on the song with me by the name of JBB is also the producer, came up with the concept of Jamaican ice cream. He is actually a preacher. I didn't believe that or not, but yeah, he is. And his concept was basically just to come up with something, you know, that was fun and upbeat. Basically something in anyone's life. Jamaican ice cream is kind of like the meaning behind it is just like, you know, anything in your life that could take you to a place where, you know, you're having a bad day and you can go and, you know, get you some Jamaican ice cream and you feel better about life and that kind of thing. And, you know, a lot of people heard that and they kind of took it another way, the concept of Jamaican ice cream. So we got with the production team of the video and came up with something real wholesome with the kids and the colors and all that. So
and I thought that was awesome. The incorporation of the kids. It made the video extremely fun.
Yeah, it was
free.
A lot of fun. Yep.
Additionally, I wanted to ask you about collaborations because at this particular standpoint, we're in a musical industry where everyone is collaborating, and there are so many different hits coming out of collaborations. How do you feel about collaborating, and is there anyone you would want to collaborate with?
So many. I think collaborations are good because, you know, especially like, you know, me being R&B, if I had a rapper on one of my songs such as Drake, I love Drake, it would, you know, would add another dynamic to the music. And I think that's why people keep doing it, because it works, you know. You get the right people together, you can make it work. And they do it like, you know, on remixes. They get like 10 different hot rappers and singers on the same song. It's just, you know, it's what people want to hear. And I think I would want to collaborate, of course, with, you know, the ones everybody loves, like Nicki Minaj. I love Drake. I love Common. Let's see. Collaborations as far as like producers, I'd love to work with Timbaland. Oh, that's my dream. So hopefully he's listening.
I hope you get to collaborate with everybody.
Thank you.
Maybe even a potential remix to Jamaican Ice Cream.
Yeah.
Maybe Drake and Timberland, or, you know, something along those lines. I think it's definitely possible. Anything is possible.
That's right.
With the proper connections. And I'm sure you have that. You are being featured in a live magazine. They have a competition that's going on. And can you elaborate on that?
It's called the Top 20 Most Wanted Sexy, Stylish, Sophisticated Singles in St. Louis. And I made the top 20 list. I was, I guess you have to be nominated. So I made the top 20 list, and then there's going to be a top 4 most stylish of 2011. So hopefully I win.
I hope you win too.
Thank you.
I believe you're extremely talented.
Thank you.
And then not only that, you have like the look that goes along with it.
Thank you.
In addition to having the look, of course, you're very vocally strong.
Thanks.
And with that being said, do you believe it's the formula to being successful within this industry?
Yeah, I do. And it's all about like staying true to who you are, because that's what separates you from the rest. Just being you, because everybody's different, you know. I mean, we might sound like somebody else, but you're a different person than, you know, the next person. So if you just stay true to who you are, stand out.
What do you want the world to know about you relative to your music project? What can we expect from you?
Well, my mixtape is currently being circulated called Who is Jzanell Volume 1, and Volume 2 is, I'm working on that now. I'm also working on releasing an EP, hopefully January 2012, which will also be Who is Jzanell. Basically, the EP's first single is going to be a song called It's Over. It's on the pop tip, but it's a pretty cool song. So hopefully everybody will get a chance to check the videos out and make that purchase, make that download.
Well, I just like to say I strongly believe you are well on your way.
Thank you.
I do know that you have the complete package.
Thank you.
And I wish you well and much continued success. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Jzanell